Hello and welcome everyone to the People's Popular University of Gaza graduation. So you may have heard that our camp took a little field trip to the other graduations that happened this weekend. And they all started with a land acknowledgement. We want to start ours with a land demand. Land back. Land back to the people of Palestine, to the people of Mexico, to the Philippines, to the people of Africa. Coast to coast, all border walls must fall. All colonial projects must end. All land must be returned to the relationship it was in with the original stewards. Also, before we start celebrating, I want to remind us all why we are here. We are here because there's a genocide being waged on the people of Gaza by Israel. We are here in protest adamantly against the genocide that is happening in Gaza. Since 1948, the people of Palestine have faced the violent and persistent persecution of an imperialist settler state. Since October 7th, Israel has waged a brutal and relentless campaign of obliteration against the people of Gaza. Over 40,000 people have died, and countless more are buried beneath the rubble. This entire genocidal conquest of Palestine is being funded and underwritten by the United States, including by the institutions that surround us. Shame. Shame on CU Denver.
Shame.
Shame on MSU Denver.
Shame.
And we are all culpable. Historian Howard Zinn said you cannot be neutral on a moving train. We are here today because we have chosen to not be neutral. We also want to name that today happens to be Mother's Day, in the United States at least. And Mother's Day has origins as an anti-war holiday. In Gaza, over 6,000 mothers have been murdered by Israel.
Shame.
There are 19,000 children without mothers right now.
Shame.
I want to share a poem by Farah Tucker. It says, "I no longer care if you're good to your children. Show me how you care for other people's children. I am unimpressed by how you treat your kin. Tell me how your blood boils and bubbles over with rage at the persecution of a stranger. Meet me in the street to scream about injustice for people you look nothing like and will never have the pleasure of meeting." So this is also in honor and in mourning of the Palestinian mothers and the Palestinian families who have been stolen of their many celebrations. We also want to name that the struggle of the people of Palestine is what brings us here. The struggle of the people of Palestine has been our greatest educator. The Palestinian struggle will win, and we will see a free Palestine within our lifetime. And now it is time to honor our graduates. This is a profoundly accomplished group of revolutionary people that get to celebrate with us today. We will be honoring both the people who have been offered degrees by the institutions here, as well as the students who made this camp possible today. In the past several months, and especially in the last 18 days, we have seen these students build an encampment and reclaim the commons of the Auraria Campus.
That's right.
We have seen these students challenge an anti-protest policy established by AHEC in 2004 and refuse to back down. The students have disrupted business as usual and created a political crisis for the people in power who choose to continue to put money into the government of Israel.
Shame. Shame.
We've seen these students mobilize hundreds of people, many of them newly politicized to these issues, welcome them with open arms, and find them roles within this revolutionary movement in solidarity with the people of Palestine. We've seen these students protect one another in the face of riot police, in the face of administration, in the face of all kinds of violence and issues that have come into this camp, because who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
We've seen the students walk into meetings with administration who chose to try and talk down to them, to bribe them, to try and trick them into shallow agreements, and the students were unwavering in their demands. And the students won. The students have won disclosure from MSU. The universities and colleges have tried to attack you. They have tried to unleash domestic...
Successful.
Oh, the pairing is successful. They have unleashed domestic military forces. Technical difficulties. It wouldn't be a punk rock protest camp without them, right? The universities and college have tried to attack you. They've unleashed military forces on you. They've lied about you. They've tried to defang this camp and lull you into passivity. And you have said, hell no!
No.
Paulo Freire said there's no such thing as neutral education. Education either functions as an instrument to bring about conformity or freedom. And when these universities failed to do that for you, you did it for yourselves. I can tell you as an alumni of this campus of MSU Denver that this campus, that the Tivoli Quad has never looked so good. We have the honor and privilege of having some of our faculty members who have been unwavering in their support of the camp join us today to offer some comments for the students. And I want to start by inviting up Professor Dena Harry.
Hey y'all, it is an honor to be here. That's right, for y'all. I teach at MSU. My name is Dena Harry Saleh. I teach at MSU, and I teach louder. I teach at the GITA, which is the Gender Institute of Teaching and Advocacy. Possibly one of the most radical spaces in Colorado, I would say.
Hell yeah.
Right? And in this space, we are dedicated to liberation. We are dedicated to Palestine. We are dedicated to each other. And out of that comes this beautiful community, right? And it's because of y'all students, that's right. Give yourselves a hand. Y'all are the best of us. So I'm Palestinian. Thank you. Thanks. My dad survived the Nakba when he was 6 years old. The IOF came in the middle of the night and kicked his family out of his home. Shame. They burned his house down.
Shame.
He was 6 years old and he had to walk with his 7 siblings and his parents. They walked to Syria. They couldn't get in. They walked to Lebanon. They couldn't get in. They went to Nazareth and were one of the 750,000 displaced people, internally displaced people of Palestine. And my dad said, no, I will not live like this. I will not live as a second-class citizen on my land.
That's right.
So then he came to this land. And now, this land, this government, is killing our people, and our tax dollars are paying for it.
Shame.
That ain't right.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. And we're going to make sure they know it's not right. They cannot tell us it's right. They're trying to make us think that genocide is okay. Shame. They're trying to make us think that it's okay to kill babies.
Shame.
On this Mother's Day, so many mothers without children.
Shame.
So many children without mothers.
Shame.
And the relationship between the police force and the IOF in this country are hand in hand, right? I think about enslavement, right? I think about how people were freeing themselves from enslavement. And the enslavers at the time tried to pathologize them and say, oh, they have drapetomania, this irresistible, unexplained, irresistible urge to get free. Well, when we're enslaved, we want to get free.
That's right.
And when the police come here and we're trying to get free, they're doing the same thing. They do the same thing, and we are freeing ourselves. Do not let, that's right, don't let anyone tell you that we can't have liberation. We have it right here, right now. We have liberation here and now, and we're going to grow it together. Because when we are together, we will not fail. We have a vision for a free Palestine, and when Palestine is free, we will all be free. When I say free, you say Palestine. Free!
Palestine!
Free!
Palestine!
When I say liberation, you say now. Liberation!
No!
Liberation!
No!
Liberation!
No!
Liberation!
No!
Y'all are amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so honored to be part of this community, and we're going to have freedom. We're going to have liberation in our lifetime, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor. So on what we call Bad Friday, April 25th, there were many faculty that joined the students out here in many different ways. Our next speaker is someone who chose to be on the line with the students, who was arrested with the students, who has been down here over and over and over, who has been in faculty meetings, who has mobilized the faculty union in support of the students, and I'm so honored to introduce Professor Alex Badrukas.
Thank you.
I'll just hold it.
Got it?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. My talk's a little more formal. All right, well, first, thank you very much for inviting me to speak. As far as I'm concerned, this is the greatest honor that a faculty member could receive, so thank you. I think it's fitting at a graduation to talk about the remarkable things that you have all achieved as students. Too often, we hear universities contrasted with the so-called real world. But as you all know, and as you've demonstrated throughout this year, the university is the real world. Universities are some of the world's largest employers and wealthiest institutions. They provide legitimacy to ideas that can inspire liberation, but that can also be deployed to justify apartheid and genocide in Palestine as elsewhere. As we've learned, they partner with real arms firms that make real weapons that kill real people. But they're also centers of politics and political education. So as a historian, I can't name a single revolution that's taken place in the past 200 years in which students did not play a central role. Your activism as students has helped transform a national and even global debate. No university in Colorado will be the same after this semester, and I'm sure SDS is going to be on absolute fire for years. And even more broadly, the ripple effects of what you have all achieved will reach far beyond the borders of this campus and even the question of Palestine. The legacy of this encampment will transform the Front Range for decades. You have demonstrated the inextricability, the interconnection of struggles for justice. That a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And you have fought those injustices wherever you have found them. You've demonstrated how the deployment of police on campus leads to the repression of dissent. You've shown how laws targeting the impoverished or the unhoused are deployed against anti-war and anti-racist activists. You've demonstrated the danger of austerity politics. You've shown that how, as funding for education is slashed, universities have become more and more complicit in arms manufacturing and dependent on big donors who feel entitled to dictate what we teach and learn. You fought the patriarchy and transphobia that saturates our system of jails and courts. You've connected struggles for racial and economic justice from Denver to Palestine. And you have brought people together and forged the relationships of care and trust on which activism depends. I've watched labor organizers mingle with anti-war activists, students meet professors, radical lawyers strategize with mutual aid groups. You've connected our universities to our communities more than they've ever been connected before. I've met more good people in the past few weeks than I have in years. These bonds that tie us together will be one of the most enduring legacies of this encampment. They will be an engine of good for years to come. Now, as you know, this struggle is only just beginning. Even when the latest assault comes to an end, the struggle against the ongoing Nakba will continue. But you have laid the foundations for that struggle. As terrible as the past few months have been, I have never been more hopeful that justice will eventually prevail because of your courage and your actions. What you have done, in the broadest sense, is to demonstrate what we will do for one another. You have taken real risks, made real sacrifices, and faced real consequences in order to do what is right. You've centered not yourselves, but others, keeping all eyes on Gaza and on Rafah. And that legacy will be a source of solace and of hope for all of us who fight for justice, wherever we may be. Congratulations and solidarity.
I'm much shorter. I'm really excited to introduce our next speaker, who has been an amazing advocate, amazing leader, who organized 3 direct actions in the span of less than 24 hours. I think the actions were 12 hours in total, in with 6 hours of planning. Mobilized probably 50 people to lift up the Palestinian struggle at graduation for both MSU and CU. I'm so excited to introduce to you Saoirse Ocean Ginny Maloney.
Hey y'all, my name is Saoirse Ginny Ocean Maloney. I'm a graduate from MSU Denver, and this last Friday, I graduated and walked across that stage to shake my university president's hand, and I poured blood on it to remind her of what she's complicit in. A goddamn genocide. We do not have to wait 30 years for a land acknowledgement, for freedom for Palestinian people. We do not have to wait like the Aurarians who were displaced from this neighborhood in the 70s to get their scholarship and to still not be treated seriously by our administration. Shame! 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 Shame on everyone who is complicit. Shame on them for spouting the values of anti-racism while still perpetuating it, while still partnering gleefully with Lockheed Martin. Shame! My university president says that we are not invested in this, yet we had to fight for them to disclose their financial. Where is the transparency? Shame! Other universities on this campus are complicit too. CU Denver, Michelle Marks, has refused to speak with us, has refused to use her power to get the regents to meet with us. Shame! Shame! It's a goddamn shame that we have so many people who love to say that they're here for the struggle, that they quote Martin Luther King, but they ignore the real suffering of real people. I graduated in history as a secondary social studies teacher. My responsibility to young people is to teach them an accurate history. That's right! And as an educator, amongst many educators and beautiful faculty before us, I'm ashamed of our education system. I'm ashamed that we deny that genocide is happening. I'm ashamed that we are, as Americans, funding the largest genocide we know happening right now in Palestine. Shame. And the people of Palestine need more than just a ceasefire, need more than just our divestments. They need their land back. Israel is a settler colonial state. The United States is a settler colonial state. It makes sense that our university president is so invested in keeping their bottom line going. War has always been profitable. Never be mistaken. I hope that you all remain persistent. What drew me into this is when the schools in Gaza closed down. When children, babies, were not allowed to get their education, and in fact, were murdered in their schools. By bombs, by missiles, by IOF, who have been repeatedly shown to gleefully sniper and kill children, to break their goddamn bones.
Shame!
That's no military I want to support. We need freedom for Palestinians, like Hind Rajab, who was murdered in her car. She was surrounded by the corpses of her family and her friends. The dispatcher talked to her and she said, "Please come," but no one could come because of the Israeli invading force. She died, and she will always be remembered. We need to fight for these children, for these babies who make up half the population of Gaza. They need to enjoy the ability to get to go into the sea instead of fishing out aid from it. They deserve to grow up as I've gone to grow up, as so many of us here have gone to grow up. They deserve to have a childhood that is not denied to them. But our nation, our university, is participating them in denying and murdering their childhoods. I want us to remain committed, no matter if the encampment is here or not, to see divestment in our lifetime, to see us to recognize what Israel has been doing for more than 75 years, more than since 1948, to recognize the colonialism of American and European powers. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Thank you.
Thank you, Saoirse. Oh, we're changing out mics. All right. Zeta Claire, what's your location? Claire, can you come to the stage? I'd like to introduce you all to the good witch of the left, who the students have chosen to honor with the Guardian of the Camp Award. Recognize Claire if you've ever been on a march and needed to make sure no one stepped in a pothole, or needed to make sure that cops gave us some time so that we could keep a disruption going as long as possible, or walking the camp late at night in the rain and the freezing cold to make sure that everyone was safe while they slept. These are some of the hardest tasks that people can take in our movement. And Claire takes them on over and over and over, not just for the last 18 days, but since October 7th. And so we want to acknowledge Claire. This is on behalf of the students, Guardian of the Camp.
Who keeps us safe?
Who keeps us safe? Claire! Claire keeps us safe. All right, I need to pull up my notes for the next one because we actually have an honorary diploma from the People's Popular University of Gaza. And I asked a few of the students to describe this person. They described him as being optimistic, relentlessly, indomitably optimistic. A veteran SDSer with his eyes constantly on the prize. Someone who has stood with the people even if it meant that he stood alone. Someone who has both been the voice of reason and who has galvanized and mobilized SDS to where it is today. Paul Nelson. We present to you an honorary Bachelor of Liberation Sciences. All right, are we ready to celebrate the rest of our graduates? I'm going to ask the graduates to assemble in some sort of formation over here. We have our helpers. Give us a moment. We just practiced this morning, and by practice I mean we made it up. We begin honoring our graduates, Saoirse, Ocean, Ginny Maloney.
Congratulations, comrade.
Autumn Bellman.
Congratulations, comrade.
Harriet Falconetti.
Congratulations, comrade.
Jackson Phoenix.
Congratulations, comrade.
Miriam Arena Sandoval.
Congratulations, comrade.
Roswell T.C. Taylor.
Congratulations, comrade.
Ricky Stonecraft.
Congratulations, comrade.
Lee Malespina. Sorry if I ruined your last name.
Congratulations, comrade.
Amara Camper Nabajo.
Congratulations, comrade.
Bugs. Olivia Gallagher.
Congratulations.
Steph Whitstruck.
Congratulations, comrade.
Brandon Brooks. Free Palestine.
Congratulations, comrade.
Gerald Miller. Armani Sanchez.
Congratulations. Congratulations, comrade.
Kessler Bowman.
Congratulations.
Jude Novak. Rainy Baby.
Congratulations. Good. Congratulations, comrade.
Lennon Doggett. Good catch.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, comrade.
Charles Hendricks. Congratulations.
Congratulations, comrade.
Yes. Tom Cheney. I'm printing your diploma for you. Ollie Joy Camper Navajo. And last but not least, Lunar. Let's hear it for our graduates of the People's Popular